guys, and welcome back. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to choose your domain name and also how to buy your domain name. Now, what's a domain and what's a domain name? Again, when you click on the link to read this blog post, it'll explain what a domain name is and why you need one. So a domain name is pretty much a name for your website, right? So going back to the previous video where we talked about choosing a niche and choosing a topic, and by the end of it I recommended, like, let's say for example you want to set up a pregnancy blog, right? So your domain name could be pregnancytips.com. That's if it's available. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to check if it's available. And it's best to actually come up with maybe 3 to 5 different name ideas, and then just go online and check stuff. And at times you might even need to add a few things, maybe a pregnancy blog or the pregnancy blog, whatever it is that's available, right? Or it could also be your personal name. It could be a personal brand or personal site, so it'll be yourname.com. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use a hosting company that I'm currently with. Just choose your to buy your domain name, even though there are multiple other sites out there where you can buy your domain name and also choose your hosting company. So in this blog post I recommended 3 popular hosting companies. So one will be Bluehost. So Bluehost, I was with Bluehost for about 5 years, and that's because most blogging tutorials that you read about recommend Bluehost because it is such a popular um, hosting company. But right now, this year I switched to SiteGround. So that's the hosting company number 2, and so that's the company that I'm currently with. So and the majority of this tutorial and also my membership site, it's gonna be based on SiteGround, and you guys are gonna see why I switched from Bluehost to SiteGround in this particular video. And the third one is WP Engine. Now WP Engine, it's more robust, so it's a little bit more expensive, and it's actually for somebody who wants to set up an enterprise, so a large company. So you're gonna need something more advanced than Bluehost or SiteGround. But I'm guessing for you guys will probably end up choosing SiteGround because that's that's my recommended hosting company. But you guys might have done a lot of research already, and where 90% of the tutorials and blog posts you read about recommended Bluehost, so you might even end up choosing Bluehost. So I'm going to show you how to buy your domain and also how to choose your domain using Bluehost, right? So just in case, whichever one you decide, but majority of the this tutorial will be based on SiteGround because that's the current hosting company that I'm with. So it's easier for me to just go in and show stuff. Alright, so what you're gonna do will be obviously to click on the links provided in the blog post, right? So it's right here, Bluehost, SiteGround. So first I'm gonna show you with SiteGround, right? So how to choose a domain name and also how to set up your domain using SiteGround. So you guys are going to go on, you're going to click on that link. It'll take you here. It is an affiliate link, meaning that if you do go with SiteGround, I do make an affiliate commission which covers the cost of producing this video. So I am actually on this plan, the Grow Big plan, because I do have multiple websites, and so it allows for unlimited websites, whereas with the startup it's only for one website. So for now you guys can choose this plan for now if you only have because you're just getting started. Obviously you're only going to get started with one blog for now, and then eventually you can move over here. Even though right now I'm getting close to this Go Geek plan, which is still really, really, really cheap compared to what I was paying with Bluehost. It was actually like $40 close or so per month. So yeah, so for me this was like, ooh, so cheap. So let's say you're gonna go with this plan. So we're just gonna go and click on there, get plan, and you can also read more about it to see what's offered. But SiteGround, it is very user friendly and beginner friendly in general, right? So in my case, when I switch from Bluehost to SiteGround, I already have my domain, so I just put it there and then proceed, and then yeah. But in your case, because you're just setting up a new blog, and now, so the first thing we need to do will be to choose our domain name, right? So you have a few ideas already about your domain name, right? And then so I'm just gonna put here my pregnancy, or let's see, pregnancy tips blog.com or something like that, right? Obviously, you're gonna come up with something more creative, right? So I'm just gonna go see and check to see if it's, available, and that's how much the domain name is. $16. It is so cheap. Oh, perfect. So it's saying that this particular domain.com is actually available. That's awesome. So pregnancytipsblog.com. And all you have to do will be just to put in your name and your email address, password, confirm it, your information, the country you're in, very easy, very straightforward, your credit card information, and then, and so we're going to do two things, right? So one will be to buy the domain, and then the other one will be to also get hosting, right? So the hosting we chose, so that's $5.95 per month. With hosting companies, you have to buy them for a year in advance. Some, you buy for 3 years, for 2 years and up to 3 years, and you can keep renewing. So if it's for 24 months, and it's pretty much the same. So that's a funny thing with SiteGround. I'm going to show you the contrast of that with Bluehost, right? Or if you want to pay for 36 months, the next 3 years, you don't have to worry about it. So that's going to be the total amount, because right now SiteGround is offering that promotion, $5.95, which, I mean, the regular price, it's still way cheaper than what I was paying when I was with Bluehost. So even if eventually they go back to that regular price, it is still cheaper than what I was paying with Bluehost, right? So in your case, there's no point getting a trial 1 month, because obviously your blogging journey, I mean, you're going to be blogging for a while. So there's no point getting a trial, because by the time you blink, 1 month is already gone, right? So you just get that 12 months, and you even have to pay $25. So for just 1 month, it's like half price of what you're gonna pay for 12 months, which you can see here, 71.40. So domain registration. So to buy that domain and to register it, it's only $16. And then you also need domain privacy, right? So you're gonna need this for sure. The domain privacy, it is really important, because it protects your domain from spammers sending you random messages, right? And if it's not private, if it's not protected, what you're gonna get is random messages from random companies in your inbox, like every now and then, and it's just so annoying. Like at times I can get like 5 spam messages per day, right? So I just pay that $12 per year. It's like $1 a month. So cheap to get that, right? And and this one, I'm not sure if I got this one, but yeah, but I'm pretty sure I did. Right? So the site scanner just goes in your blog, it scans it, for any um, spam, anything that might, hack your website. So for now, because you're just a beginner blogger, you might not care so much about this, because you're wondering, okay, like who's gonna, you know, spam my website. But eventually, as you grow, right, as you grow and you become popular, you want to make sure that you get as many features as possible to protect your site, because your site it's your online business. Let's say I decide to add this to it, so that's 119, right? And then just click on that, confirm or whatever, and then you're gonna click on pay now. Then you're gonna get the notification in your inbox, right? So once you have it in your inbox, with your name and password, then you can now come back on SiteGround, log in, and then the next step will be to install WordPress. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to install WordPress. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here, because it's already getting long, and I'll just do a separate video on how to buy your domain name, and also how to set up your domain name using Bluehost. All right, guys, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section, and be sure to claim your free download. And if you want to get more tips and also more guidance on how to set up a profitable blog, be sure to sign up for my membership website, where we go in depth into how to set up a profitable blog. Okay, guys, so I'll see you in the next video.